haven't had time really today to do anything. Just can't seem to wrap my head around everything that's going on today.
Hey everybody, this is Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Probably gotta get home again.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball. All right, ready to go here. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And the pitch. Not close with that one. And we're underway in this interleague matchup. Next pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck makes the catch, and there's one gone. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. And that one lifted in the air center field. Duvall on his way in. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Brian Reynolds here. First pitch swinging.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch, inning over. Now the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. The pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Called strike right there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's in there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over, and just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now it's Devers at the plate. Second in the AL in home runs. That one's in there, 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And Devers hits that one, and Devers is set down. And there's one down. Here's Alex Verdugo. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And that's in there for strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
And there's the strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On the line, base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Red Sox take the lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Justin Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Adam Duvall at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to Choi. Double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That's out to center field. Duvall gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. 0-1. How? He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
God damn it. Come on.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. Duvall should have this one. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Nothing. Back now at Fenway. Now, Reese McGuire. Velasquez back to work. There's a strike. There's the strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in now and watches strike one. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
In the air, center field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Righty delivers.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Oh, he botches it. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. Here's Christian Arroyo. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Mondesi at third. Tapia over at first with one away. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1. Strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Reynolds puts it away. That's out number 2. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, Alex Verdugo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And he pumps it a strike. Line drive. Reynolds makes the catch, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning, and now the hitter Ji-Man Choi. Hout back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down.
The second baseman.
So up next, Rodolfo Castro. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Kevin Plawecki in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down. Back here at Fenway as we go to the last of the third. So now Turner in on that right side. And a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
On the ground to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
Rent Something help you?
Yes, my name is Adam Cushing. I ordered a reacher from you guys about a week ago, and I'm just trying to check on the status of it.
Okay, give me just a second, and let me see what I can find out for you. Did you get an order confirmation number or reference number?
Hold on. I should be able to find it. I think it might be my trash. Hold on.
Yeah, I can search by the last name on the order if that's easier for you.
Okay, the last name is Cushing.
Spell it for me, please.
C as in cat, U S H I N G.
Okay, alright. I'm waiting on my computer to get to the right place. Okay, it's getting there. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. Okay, almost there. Okay, for Adam Cushing for 2 featherlight reachers,
Yeah.
and you're in Portsmouth, New Hampshire?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. It looks like these were shipped on the 7th, and you should have gotten a tracking number. My goodness.
I have the order number right here.
Yeah, they were shipped UPS ground. Let's see if it's going to show me. Okay, delivery date says it's Friday, April the 14th.
Okay.
So they're on their way.
Okay.
And you should have gotten an email with the tracking number as well.
Well, I don't see it here. All I see is no order number, and it says 49738.
Okay, the email that was sent says track your order from the right stuff. So it may be in your junk mail. It's got a link to the UPS tracking information. But I'll go ahead and resend it to you, but it is on its way.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. Let us know if we can help you with anything else.
Alrighty.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Sorry about that, guys. I had to make a phone call. If you heard any of that, I apologize.
You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now it's going to be Adam Duvall. That one's in there. That's strike one. Duvall, in his 7th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Strike two. On the ground, a short could be 2. Cruz tossed to second. On to Choi. Double play. Here's Reese McGuire. Doubled in his first AB. In there, and it's 0-1. McGuire will handle the catching duties in this one. 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2013. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 1 so far. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one ripped. Reynolds settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And the Red Sox back here at the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Brian Hayes. And a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it hits the top of the wall. The throw in, and that's a leadoff double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
At the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. That's a base hit. Here comes Hayes around third. He'll score easily. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for
shit.
strike one.
I didn't even see your comments. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Oh, hey, Losme. Sorry about that. Hope you're doing well today.
Two on a speedster like this.
Sorry about that.
With him coming out of
I had other things going on today. I'm sorry.
Hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn too quickly.
Swing and a high fly.
Hopefully, I don't hate this stuff too bad.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Man, that's slider bearing in your hands like that. It's just so tough to fight off.
Now what are you doing? Jesus. Yes, loves me, I guess.
It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you off, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Sawinski stands in now and watches strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
What the hell is it?
Kicks and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah.
Back in Boston, and stepping in is the speedy Adalberto Mondesi. That's in there. 0-1.
Okay. Hold on. Ryan Bayo. Blair Rodriguez.
And a pitch. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This to center field. Reynolds trying to get there. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the left field.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. 1 for 2.
Tapia.
In there for strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
McCutchen hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Arroyo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Right-hander kick steals. Hammered, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Rafael Devers.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Devers in the box again, takes a strike. In for a strike. That is strike 2. Arroyo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. Back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. In for a strike. And that's strike 1. Hit weakly on the ground. Mondesi gloves it. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it. And now G-Man Choi. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. To Dahlbeck, double play. Up next for the Pirates, Rodolfo Castro. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Over to Dahlbeck, and that'll do it. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. And that's in for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Robert Stevenson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. DeYoung warming up as well.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
In the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down. Turner climbs in on that right side. In there, and it's 0-1. Slider clips the zone. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike 1. There's a strike. Out to short. Throw over to Choi. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Red Sox go down. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Kevin Plawecki. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brian Bayo, a chance at his first save of the year. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Duvall on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
There's a strike. Bayo, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Righty to the plate. That's in there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
One ball.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Tapia settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
McGuire in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. In there for strike 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Harleen Garcia appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Bobby Dahlbeck blasts one out. His 2nd of the year. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Mondesi, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 the count.
Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reynolds on the run. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. So stepping in for Boston, Raimel Tapia. 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. picked up. Castro makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. First offering misses the mark. And fouled off. And a pitch. In there. And so now 1-2. Got him. 1 away.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next pitch is popped up. Arroyo in position. And makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That pitch in for a strike. And that is strike 1. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking. Bucks go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Jarlin Garcia. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And he
your
deals.
attention, please.
Arroyo leading things off. It takes a strike.
Number 66, Jarlin Garcia.
Strike 2. And that one in the air center field. Reynolds makes the grab, 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And here is Devers. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right down the chute, 0-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Zingy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. This one in the air center field. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit.
Turner.
Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Stepping in, hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Adam Duvall blasts one out. Third home run of the season. It's 7-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was.
Reynolds makes a nice grab at a full sprint, but the long ball. Back here in Boston, now here is Ji-Man Choi. Joely Rodriguez gets the call from the pen. This is his first appearance of the season. And the pitch. And that one is inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Kicks and fires. Right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The batter, number 14.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. And that's in there for strike one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging.
No, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Next one misses. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Arroyo makes the grab, and that's the inning. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. That's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Now fly ball to right center. Reynolds makes the grab on the run. Adalberto Mondesi up next for the Red Sox. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
There's a strike. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now here is center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's two away. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. To third. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Brian Hayes. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Richard Blyer.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Oh, 0-2 now. Bounce to third. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Connor Joe. Next pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck under it. And a couple of quick outs. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. In the air out to center. Duvall drifts towards it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and for the bullpen.
Oh shit. That's who we're playing in the 4-game series this weekend. Oh! And we're going to Milwaukee next weekend? Oh crap. Oh. Okay. Okay, never mind. Probably put Tristan Casas in the next game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. And a pitch. Popped up right side. Pavetta makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. Fly ball down the line. Duvall makes the play. 2 away down.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here, looking for better results than last night. He went 0 for 4. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Now the Red Sox. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. A line to kick the pitch. And he takes a strike. And that one is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And here is Rob Refsnyder. That one's in there, 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's the strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Out towards right center field. McCutchen after it. Snags it on the run. And there's one away. Devers now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. In there, and it's 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 2. In the air, out towards right center. McCutchen has it sized up. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Batting fifth.
Here's Justin Turner, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that's in there for strike 1. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's towards center, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a... Back here at Fenway, top of the second, and here is O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Duvall in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So digging in, Jack Sawinski. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alfaro makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. There's the strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Now fly ball to right center. Duvall giving chase. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Line drive, base hit. Hernandez fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. And they trail by 1. Rodolfo Castro, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Kike Hernandez. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Reynolds pulls that one down. 1 away. Jorge Alfaro at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bobby Dahlbeck stands in now and watches strike 1. And the slider catches the zone.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Yu Chang. There's a strike. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Alfaro around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Hammered on the line, base hit. One run's in. Now the second run is in. Up by 3, it's 4-1. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back inside Fenway Park, on to the third inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Kevin Plawecki. That's in for a strike. Pivetta goes 6 feet 5 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Hard hit left side, and that's just foul. And the 0-1. Good eye right there. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Down in order go the Pirates. And this is back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder. Strike 1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Devers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Devers, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's O'Neill Cruz.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Sawinski now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. It goes down looking. Bucks go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Bottom four. Here's Turner now. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now the center fielder. And
Hold on. I heard something pop. Give me 1 second.
Enrique Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. High fly ball out into left center field. Sawinski makes the grab, one away. And next for the Red Sox, Jorge Alfaro. Singled and scored his first time. There's a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. That's a laser base hit. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
A couple of singles back to back.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Johan Oviedo. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Johan Oviedo.
Next to hit, Yu Chang. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Turner, the runner at third. Alfaro over at second. Dahlbeck at first. 1 gone. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. In the air, right side. McCutcheon has it sized up, and there's 2 away. Relay throw home. Dahlbeck trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the top of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutcheon. And a strike in there.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And now 1 and 2. Right side. Duvall hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Rodolfo Castro. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Red Sox up 6-1. Next offering is fouled back. down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the... We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. And there's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Reynolds makes the grab on the run. Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Reynolds trying to get there. He makes the grab. 2 down. So now Turner in on that right side.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
That one drilled left field. Bangs off the wall. Turner into second, and he's got a double.
He's got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Enrique Hernandez. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. Strike 1. Now 1-1.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Out of line, out towards center. Reynolds pulls it down, and that is that. Boston strands a pair. They lead it. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Kevin Plawecki. The pitch. A swing and a soft liner. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Joe in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home. Back here at Fenway, well, we go bottom 6. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jorge Alfaro. There's a strike. Alfaro goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive, base hit right field.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Dahlbeck in the box again, takes a strike. Oviedo, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Righty to the plate. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Base knock, center field.
Now batting.
So up next, Yu Chang. That one's in there, 0-1. There's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Line drive. Base hit as he pulls up short. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-2.
Bases juiced, no outs. Out towards right center field. McCutchen has it sized up, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. At the plate, Rob Refsnyder. And that's in there for strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. To second for 1. And that's 2.
These boys are ready to make a...
Back here in Boston. New inning getting started. And now here is Brian Reynolds. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, John Schreiber.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Just off the outside edge. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And a foul ball.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Popped up and puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Stevenson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Chase DeYoung loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Bounce to the right side. Choi takes it to the bag. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Adam Duvall at the plate. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That's ripped. Base hit. Turner around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. The relay. They'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
And the batter now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Ripped on a line. Reynolds makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs. Back now at Fenway. We're at the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Ji-Man Choi. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joely Rodriguez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Puts it away for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just...
Sneaks through, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Plawecki off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side. They get the force. That ends the frame. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Yu Chang. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutchen has it sized up. And out number 1 on the grab. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now at the plate, Rob Refsnyder. Bunted back towards the mound. Over to Cruz. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no error. Back here at Fenway. All set to start the 9th in this one. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Connor Joe. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Dahlbeck makes the catch. 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. And fires in a fastball at 95. Brazier, a 6-foot righty, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the line. Kind of.
Got him moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out the city. Heard he got it in a heart full of envy. Nowadays, hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you master. Man, but I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real, I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see. Just between me and you. Just between me and you. Just gotta see that. Just gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do. The crowd can't do what. Keep working and your dreams might come true. She think I could be more romantic. I told her don't panic. My head is way out of this planet. I'm way too poetic looking for my Janet. I'm in a bad mood, need to go get a package. They tryna do damage that she just won't manage. I stay on my pivot, ain't losing my balance. When people be different, don't trip on their habits. Keep loving yourself, don't worry about their absence. Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see. Just between me and you. You just gotta see that through. Crowd can't do what they do. Keep working and your dreams might come true.
last and final game of this video right here.
Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And a pitch. That's in there, and away we go this afternoon. The 0-2. Ground ball left side. Mondesi fires over to first. And a quick out, number one.
The designated hitter, Connor Joe.
And next is the designated hitter, Connor Joe. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hernandez makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Brian Reynolds here. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. And a foul ball left side. 0-1 down. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. In the air out towards right center. Hernandez hustling after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now the Red Sox. Bottom of the 1st. Now Raimel Tapia. And here it comes. Called strike right there. Strike 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reynolds racing, makes the catch.
That was a good hit. I guess I didn't get it.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. In there for strike 1. There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the 1st. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And that is in for a strike. That's strike 2. Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And the Reds all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy O'Neal Cruz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Arroyo collects it. And quickly one away in the second.
That is good. The left fielder,
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a strike. It's 2-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Andrew McCutchen at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Strike 2.
0-2.
And he deals. And that just misses.
Strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. 2 outs. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Contreras back to work. Justin Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. And strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. The throw into second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. Turner stands at second with no outs. That's hard hit on the line. Reynolds puts the squeeze on that one. Now there's one away. Here's Reese McGuire. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground to first, and he grabs it foul. Bounce to the right. Throw over to Choi. 2 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. That's in for a strike. And that's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Garbage.
Throw over to Choi. Inning over. 1 left for the Red Sox.
Bro, enough.
Back inside Fenway Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Out towards left center. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And now, Rodolfo Castro. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Kevin Plawecki. And that's in there for strike 1. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Pirates. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. 0-1. Chang goes 6'1", 180 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Here comes a pitch. And that one gets down, fair ball. So now back to the top of the order.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. And there's a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there for strike 1. Yeah, there's a strike. Chang at second. Tapia on at first with nobody out. Laser base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches.
In the air to left center. Sawinski makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Cruz with a relay throw. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Alex Verdugo. Flied to right his first time. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Verdugo, 26 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Fastball for a strike. That is strike 2.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely. And welcome back. Now batting Brian Hayes. Hawaii to kick the pitch. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Popped up first base side. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next offering is down low.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Just a slow ground ball this time. McGuire to first in time. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. To the right side. Out number 3. Pirates leave 1, and it remains. Bottom of the 4th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Justin Turner. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And he pumps it a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
There's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given...
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that one is off the wall. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Reese McGuire grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Liner caught at second. Next to hit, Tristan Casas. In there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Liner, base hit. Turner around third. He will score. It's 2-0. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That's a slider for a strike. At the belt and fires. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they get back here at the ballpark. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
1 and 2.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Foul ball there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
On the ground. Over to first. And that is that. Bucks go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. The pitch. And a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
0-2 now. Ripped on a line to center. Reynolds puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Christian Arroyo digs in now. 1 for 2. That one's in there. Strike 1. That clips the corner. Swing and a ball popped up. Cruz makes the grab for the second out. Adalberto Mondesi up next for the Red Sox. That's in there. And that's strike 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Kicks and fires. That one hit to right. McCutchen after it. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the third. Back here in Boston, top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Ryan Baio. A chance at his first save of the year. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Kevin Plawecki, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Baio, 6'1" righty. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string of the changeup. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Brian Hayes. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they go quiet. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Chase DeYoung.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Verdugo stands in now and watches strike one. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Harleen Garcia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the sixth.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Turner in the box again, takes a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Zips it to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. So stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hernandez, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That's in there, and that is strike two.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
And the right-hander deals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they're up by 3.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner leads away at second. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Left-hand hitter waits. Base knock right field. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now here is Tristan Casas. Line drive to short and caught.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now it's going to be Yu Chang. Puts a bunt down. Throw over to Choi. That's the third out. Inning over. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Red Sox baseball. Back here at Fenway Park. Now here is Connor Joe. Bayo back to work. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's O'Neill Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander kick steals. That's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Struck him out looking. And 1, 2, 3 go to Pirates. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Harleen Garcia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tapia leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Here we go. Yarlene Garcia.
The pitch. And
Or
that
Jarlene.
one ripped into right.
Charlie.
And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Christian Arroyo now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Strike 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Gets down, base hit. Reynolds hustles to get it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Tag, and he's out at the plate. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Adalberto Mondesi. The switch hitter batting right. A bunt, and it's popped up. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Home.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. Puts a bunt down. Castro whips it to first. Play made. That ends the inning. We go to the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Schreiber.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The punch out there, 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Holderman.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Turner in the box now, no balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. Throws to second. And he's out. And next for the Red Sox, Enrique Hernandez. Ground ball scooped up, Brian Hayes. The throw to first, and they got him.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
On a line, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And they tag him out.
For his fucking leg.
Back here at Fenway, and now it's going to be Rodolfo Castro. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Richard Blyer.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Tapia settles under it. And there's one down. Here's a catcher to hit, Kevin Plawecki. In for a strike. That's strike 1. Blyer, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, double play, and that's the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier.
All right. Join me next time as we start the series against the Detroit Tigers. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit that thumbs up button on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys for the next one. Peace out.